Once upon a time, in a small village nestled near the mountains, lived a 23-year-old young man named Aden. The village was picturesque. Green fields, narrow dusty roads, small wooden houses, and a clear stream that ran quietly along the edge of the fields. From the outside, everything looked serene. But inside Aden's mind, there was constant noise. His thoughts never stopped. He worried about money. He worried about his future. He replayed old mistakes. He imagined problems that hadn't even happened yet. At night, he would lie on his bed staring at the ceiling, but sleep never came easily. During the day, he sat in his small shop at the corner of the village road, repairing old radios and fans. His hands worked with wires and tools, but his mind was always far away. Sometimes a customer would have to call his name twice before he even heard them. One afternoon, as Aden was closing his shop, his uncle came to visit from a nearby village. His uncle was an old farmer, with gray hair and strong hands, known in the family for being calm, no matter what happened. Aden helped him sit on a wooden bench outside the shop. After a moment of silence, his uncle looked at him carefully and said, "Your face is young, Aden, but your eyes look tired." Aden gave a small, sad smile. "I am always thinking," he replied. "My mind is full all the time. I feel like I'm carrying something heavy in my head." His uncle nodded slowly. "If you want to live in peace," he said, "you have to learn how to empty your mind." Aden frowned. "Empty my mind? How can I do that?" he asked. "I can't just stop thinking." His uncle didn't answer right away. He stood up and said, "Come with me tomorrow morning. I'll show you something." The next day, just after sunrise, Aden followed his uncle to the far side of the village. They walked past small houses, past cows tied to wooden posts, past children playing with the worn-out ball. Finally, they reached an old storage shed that belonged to his uncle. The door creaked as it opened. Inside, the shed was dark and crowded. Broken tools, old boxes, sacks of grain, rusted metal, wooden pieces, everything was thrown in without any order. Dust floated in the air like tiny ghosts. "Do you see this place?" his uncle asked. Aden nodded. "It's full," he said. "There's no space for anything." His uncle smiled. "Yes," he replied, "and now the new harvest is coming. If I don't empty this shed, I can't store the new grain. Everything will be wasted." He picked up an old box and placed it outside. "Today your job," he said, "is to clean this shed. Take out what is broken, what is useless, what is no longer needed. Leave only what is important." Aden looked at the huge mess and sighed. "This will take hours," he said. His uncle smiled again. "Yes," he replied. "But when it's done, this place will feel light and useful again, just like a mind." Aden didn't fully understand, but he started working. For a long time, he lifted, pushed, and carried. He took broken chairs outside. He threw away tools that couldn't be fixed. He folded old sacks and put them in one corner. He swept the floor, sending up small clouds of dust. His shirt became wet with sweat, his arms hurt, his back ached. But slowly, the shed began to change. There was more space on the floor. The air felt less heavy. Light from the small window reached farther inside. When he finally stepped back, he could see the ground clearly. The shed wasn't perfect, but it was no longer crowded and dark. His uncle came back, looked inside, and nodded with satisfaction. "Now," he said, "there is room for the new harvest." He turned to Aden and asked, "Tell me, how did this place look when we first came?" "Crowded," Aden replied, "full of useless things. There was no space to walk. And how does it feel now?" His uncle asked. "Lighter," Aden said. "I can breathe here now. There is space." His uncle put a hand on his shoulder. "This shed," he said softly, "is just like your mind." Aden stared at him, confused. "My mind," he repeated. His uncle nodded. "All these old broken things," he said, "are like the thoughts you keep carrying. Old mistakes you can't change. Fears of the future that hasn't come. Other people's words that hurt you long ago. Worries about things that may never happen. He pointed inside. You kept them all. And now there is no space for peace. Aiden felt his chest grow tight. He thought about all the nights he had stayed awake replaying the same memories. He thought about all the mornings he woke up tired because his brain never rested. He looked at the shed again, now cleaner and open. So, I have to empty my mind like I emptied this place? He asked. His uncle smiled gently. Not empty forever, he said. Just enough to throw out what no longer belongs there. Every day, choose to let go of something useless. A fear that is not helping you, a regret you have already learned from, a voice in your head that only insults you. Clear space, so new thoughts can grow ideas, hope, plans, focus. That night, Aiden sat at his small wooden table with a notebook his uncle had given him. Instead of lying in bed thinking about everything, he wrote. He wrote his worries, he wrote his fears. He wrote the mistakes that still hurt. When he finished, his hand felt tired, but his chest felt a little lighter. He closed the notebook and whispered, You can stay on these pages. You don't need to live in my head anymore. He lay down, listening to the quiet sounds of the village. His mind was not completely silent, but it was softer. For the first time in a long time, sleep came like a friend, not a fight. In the weeks that followed, whenever his thoughts became loud and crowded again, Aiden remembered the storage shed. He took small cleaning steps every day. Sometimes he would take a simple walk through the fields, watching the sky and the trees. Sometimes he would close his eyes and focus only on his breathing for a few minutes. Slowly, his mind changed from a dark, crowded room into an open, quiet space where peace could finally live. People in the village noticed. You look calmer these days, one of his friends said. What happened? Aiden smiled gently. I stopped filling my head with everything, he replied. And I started emptying it for the things that truly matter. Maybe your mind also feels like that old shed full of heavy, noisy thoughts that give you no space to breathe. Remember, you don't have to carry everything. You are allowed to let go. Put down one worrying. Release one old regret. Turn off one noise. Write it out. Walk in silence. Breathe. Empty your mind a little each day. So, you can finally fill your life with peace, focus, and meaning. Thanks.